Toby here, back for another equipment review. Today we are going to be tackling a piece of equipment that I've bought for myself for my birthday back in July, and I've been using nearly every week ever since. And I wanted to not do a review of this one straight away because a lot of the time I do reviews as soon as I get the equipment, and a lot of people in the comments ask how I'm keeping up with it, how I'm still going. So I decided to leave this one for a bit and review it at the end, and there's a couple of reasons why I did that. So here is the Mirafit T-bar row attachment here, and when I bought this I wasn't entirely convinced. To be honest, I thought that doing just normal barbell rows and normal T-bar rows would be good enough for me, but I only got it because I had some spending money and I bought the Viking press attachment around the same time, and I thought, you know what, why not, let's get a T-bar row attachment as well and see how this is. And ever since I got it, I have fallen in love with this. It is a very, very good attachment, probably the best of the Mirafit attachments that I've tried out of this and the Viking press. I find a lot more use for this one, and I'll explain exactly why in just a second. So as I said, I've been now using this attachment for a couple months now. I started using it way back in July when I bought it, and it is now just December, so yeah, a good few months of using this, and I have found that it has been absolutely crucial in my back developing my strength. It's been absolutely incredible, and it is probably, yeah, one of the best T-bar row attachments I've ever used. So to put into perspective how useful it's been, I'm going to put on screen now an image of a comparison of the size of my back from June, which is a month before I bought this attachment, and then a couple of weeks ago in November of my back. And you can see now on screen that I have put on a crazy amount of back mass, and obviously that is not just due to this. Obviously there's a lot of other exercises I do, but I feel like this has really helped in putting on size and my muscular endurance in my back because of how I use it and what I use it for. So a couple things to point out about this T-bar row attachment is that it fits both a 2-inch barbell and a 1-inch barbell. As you can see there, it's got 2 holes, and then if you're using the 2-inch barbell, this 1-inch barbell hole creates a nice smooth place for you to rest the bar on the floor, so it doesn't create that much damage if you don't have any mats or anything, because it's got a smooth rather than like a sharp blunt part. There's no dents or no scratches that happen. It has of course got multiple grips you can use, so you can go right out wide, you can come in closer, you can do neutral grips in 2 positions, you can do normal grip in those positions as well. It's honestly one of the best and most multifunctional grips you can use for T-bar rows. It is quite wide, which is brilliant. It means you can do really wide grip, like 1 finger on the end type rows for your lats, and then you can bring it right in and do really close rows for your rhomboids. And of course, with it being the 1-inch handles, they do fit in your hand really nicely. The one gripe I do have with them is that they do not have any knurling. They are completely smooth handles, which means the grip can sometimes go on them, and it's not as grippy as if it was a barbell with knurling. But it actually, for higher rep stuff, doesn't really matter. It just means it doesn't cut your hands up as much as a knurled barbell will, and it feels in your hand quite nice. So it's a bit of a positive and a negative there. And one of the best things I love about this is it fits the fat grips. So on screen now, you can see a clip that I took earlier, which is where I was doing an exercise that I love to do, where one of the grips have the fat grips on them, which means just tax your grip a bit more. And I love the fact you can combine that with the fat grips to be able to do fat grip rows and tax your grip with them. So yeah, as I said earlier, I love this handle. It's helped me put on a lot of back mass, and how exactly I've done that is with this one exercise I love doing. I call it the triple grip rows, and it is where I do 10 reps super wide, 10 reps neutral and slightly narrower with the fat grips, and then finish off with 10 reps super close grip, no fat grips, and it really destroys both your grip and your back. And that's probably how I put on all that size on my back there. And it is just one of those exercises that has been in my back program ever since I got this attachment, and I've completely fallen in love with it. As per usual with the Mirafit attachments, the powder coat, the finish on the bar has absolutely no scratches, barely anywhere, since I bought it a couple months ago now. That is the same with the Viking press attachment, the same with the barbell, and the same with the power rack, which I've only had a couple months. There's barely any damage to it whatsoever. The one exception with the Mirafit products that does have damage is the trap bar, which is behind me down there. The sleeves of that have scratched up quite a bit and the paint is coming off them, but the really high quality stuff with this, and of course with Mirafit, incredibly easy to assemble. It doesn't come built like this. You just have to assemble these screws, which is not difficult at all. and it makes it actually easier for travel if you want to take this off and fold it down. It's really useful traveling. You can even use it for other stuff. So if you don't want to buy both a Viking press and the T-bar rows, you can always put this upside down and do your own presses with it. And it's got a similar Viking press feel with the neutral grip as well. The only thing I will say is it is a bit more unstable like that to do presses with because the hole is on its own pendulum rather than in the middle. That is just something to be worn, but good for stability. But yeah, apart from that, the price, very fair, I think. Very fair for what it is. Really sturdy. It's got quite a bit of weight to it itself. At a guess, I'd say it's probably between 2.5 and 5 kilos to add on to your row. It is really, really good. Really useful. As you see, it has built my back nice and brilliant. So yeah, if you want to get this, I would highly recommend as a T-bar row attachment. I've obviously tried other attachments and stuff. I've tried the, oh God, didn't mean to hit that. I've tried just normal barbell T-bar rows where you have to do your grip staggered like that or on top of each other. It's just absolutely nothing compared to this. This has a really nice feel with it. Since you can get so wide, you can get really, really deep on it rather than with the plate in the way of having to stop there. Really, really, really good. It fits on really nicely to the bar as well. And obviously you could also do the, the cable attachment with the low row. Put that on a barbell and do that. And once again, that slips and slides around. Once this is on the barbell and collared on, it only moves side to side. It doesn't move back and forward at all. That has absolutely no give. So yeah, one of those really, really useful, really, really nice attachments that I am super, super happy with. So yeah, that is my honest thoughts and feedback of the Mirafit T-bar row attachment. If you want to see any more of my different equipment reviews, I've pretty much reviewed everything I own, but if you want to see, say, a review of the log that I've got from Rebel Strength, any of my other equipment, any belts, anything like that, leave a comment down below what I should review next. And of course, if I get any new gym equipment, I will also review that for you guys, because you guys seem to love these reviews, find them really helpful. And I am just a normal guy with a home gym wanting to train. And it's, yeah, don't have too much money, so a lot of the stuff I do buy is more of the budget side with the Mirafit stuff. And it is honestly really good. I really like it. And yeah, just very, very happy with that. Remember, if you like the video, please do leave a like and a comment down below. It really does help out the channel. Obviously, since it's a review, you're probably just passing by rather than actually very interested in my content. So I'd highly recommend you go onto my channel and check out some of my other videos. I do a lot of training sessions, a lot of other fun videos. So yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you go check some of them out instead of just moving on after you found this review. And of course, if you have watched this far and haven't considered subscribing, I don't know what's wrong with you, please do subscribe down below. As a smaller channel, it really, really does help out. And it means I can do more reviews and more other stuff, really fun stuff on the channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. I've been Toby, and I will see you in the next video.